In this video, I'm going to break down my trades from earlier in the week that I generated over $32,000 with. And I have already done a video on this, so this is a supplementary video to the one that I've already posted. Now, we're looking at Monday, okay? So this here is Monday's trading. And I'm also going to go through another trade that I also posted on my YouTube community on Tuesday as well, okay? So just for reference, on my YouTube community, I have already posted the two trades that I'm going to walk you through, right? There's this post where I've broken down the entry exits and the actual setup itself, okay? Right? And then the second addition to that trade, right? This is all in the video as well, so I'm not just posting up the markup here, right? And I'm going to go through this in a bit more detail in this video. And also I posted, let me just go back to the YouTube post section, this signal as well, right? Where I've given you what I've given to VIP, and that was an addition of another $7,000, right? So on that day, I was up over $30,000, right? So there's 18,000 there, 6,000 here, and then another 7,000 there, okay? So in this video, I'm going to break down those trades in a bit more detail. Okay, now, as I said, I've already done a video on this, so watch the first video and this video as well. Now, this here is Friday, we're dumping down, okay? And on Monday, I've already provided VIP with my weekly analysis video where I've said my target is 2910, okay? And I've provided additional targets to them after that as well that we've traded up, and I'll talk about that as well in this video. So if we look at Monday, okay, the bias is bullish. Now, that's going to be your biggest struggle, right, is to identify bias. And that's a big component of what we do inside of the VIP community. Okay, I provide a daily bias every single day. Now, we trade every day in VIP, pretty much every session, okay? So if I'm bullish on the day, then all I'm going to be doing is looking for bullish ICT signatures at the right time to get into a position that is in alignment with the high time frame objective. In this case, it was 2910 and above, right? I've provided additional targets as the day has evolved to the VIP community, and they've traded along with that bias on Monday and Tuesday, and we'll talk about that in a moment as well. Okay, so here we can see on the open we get a nice displacement up, nice expansion candle. Okay, this down candle here on the left, right at Friday's low, is our bullish order block, and so once we come back into there on a Monday morning, okay, that essentially those down candles is coming into this down candle there where my mouse is, which is a bullish order block. Okay, now at that point in time, timing is really not right. Okay, nothing wrong with taking that entry. It's just not my preferred time. It could still go down and take out Friday's low, still then come back up. So I'm waiting, right? Because I have specific times to engage with price. Okay. So at a minimum, I will wait for 8 p.m., right? And then there's other times. I actually prefer 9:30 p.m. for Asia. Okay. But 8 p.m. is what I will wait for. And we can see that at 8 p.m., we have another bullish order block. Okay, this down candle is now coming to these two down candles, which are the bullish order block formed on a Monday morning. And then we have a bit of consolidation here. And that's important. I like to see consolidation because from consolidations come the big moves. Okay, you just got to be right on direction. Now, you can see, let me see if I can put my mouse there. Then here's 8 p.m. Now, on a lower time frame, on a 1 minute time frame or a 5 minute time frame, there's going to be other bullish order blocks or fair value gaps. Okay, so I've taken my entry, okay, just at that 8 p.m. Now, I've shown you in a previous video, go and watch it, where I've shown you the actual VIP signal that I'm communicating to VIP that I'm taking this 8 p.m. long entry. And I've already told them the bias, I've already told them we're looking for longs. So they already know exactly what I'm telling you here, to look for bullish ICT signatures at these specific times to be in sync with the overall high time frame objective. Okay, so I've entered a long, and my target, right, as per my objective, is 2910, which is right there. You kind of keep that on. Now, Monday pretty much trades up close to there, but we don't get our target, right? You can see the target still above. So Monday during the London session starts at 1 a.m. Okay, it ends at 5 a.m. Now, the specific times that I like to trade inside of London as well. Typically, the first hour of a session is going to be that manipulation, right? That's what I've learned from experience, okay? So this here is that first hour of London, right? It's within 1 a.m., okay? And essentially, what is it doing? The market is having a pullback, and it's coming into discount, okay? So that is a place where I've added to my position, right? And I've shown you this in a previous video as well, okay? And so I've added to my position. So I've already got a position from 8 p.m., okay? I've accumulated here, and now seeing this as a manipulation move down at the start of London, right, in that 1 a.m. time zone, coming into a discount PD array, I've accumulated more, okay, because my overall objective of 2910 has not been hit, right? So I've added some more. Now, on this specific position, okay, what I'm looking for is to exit inside of this premium PD array, that bearish fair value gap, right? So I've just set my target for this specific position to be just where that fair value gap begins, right? Now, you can see that we move up to there on the day, but we still don't get into that premium fair value gap that I have as my TP for the position that I've added here in that London manipulation time zone. Okay, so I've held that position overnight, right? Monday's now basically just consolidating. Again, from consolidations come large moves. Okay, so for the remainder of the day, we're just in this consolidation. Okay, so I've got a position on a 5 lot, my original position, and a 3 lot where I've added. The 5 lot I want to take off here at 2910, And the 3 lot I want to just take off here at the open of that fair value gap, right? That premium discount, sorry, that premium PD array. So at that point in time, as I said, the rest of the day on Monday, London and New York is just consolidating, and therefore my target now is above the previous daily high when Tuesday opens up here, right? For this position that I've added on Monday in that London manipulation leg. Okay, so you can see in Asia on that Tuesday we get a nice expansion, and we move into that premium PD array, right? Which is where I want to take off the 3 lot that I added here day before, London manipulation zone. And so my 3 lot comes off at 2906, I think something like that. Okay, and I've posted those results in my VIP community as well as on the YouTube community post, so you can see it there as well. Okay, so we've also then on the Tuesday, right? Let me get rid of these lines. Got a new position with this dump, and I've also spoken about this in the previous video. Okay, where we take all the liquidity that's resting here, come into this discount PD array. Okay, fair value gap. Again, bias is bullish, right? And you've seen my posts. I've shown them in my previous video. I'm not going to go through them again, which I put into the VIP community. But on this day, I've given them the bias again. Every day I give them the bias. So on this day, I've told them on this day that we are still looking for 2910. And so they can enter long, even if they've got longs from the day before like I have, they can also enter longs from any bullish ICT signature until the objective is met. And some of them did that, right? And I've shown you some of the results, right? 160 pips, 80 pips, 70 pips, 90 pips. Students are taking money out of the market every single day, almost every single session. Okay, so on this Tuesday, I did not re-enter from this ICT bullish signature, but students did. Okay, I already had a 5 lot on here and a 3 lot on here, and we still haven't met either of those objectives, so I did not want to add any more, right? I still need to manage my risk and manage my exposure. Okay, so on a Tuesday, we get this nice expansion up, okay, that then hits both of my take profit levels, okay, 2910. Which means the position that I added Monday morning has now hit TP. The position that I added Monday afternoon has now hit TP. Right, TP for this position was just into there, 2906. Okay, and the position that I added on Monday morning was there at 2910. Okay, now I'm not going to go into the targets and things like that. That's really for VIP. I'm not going to go into the directional overall daily bias either. That's also for VIP as well. Okay, although I do have videos in my YouTube channel that talk about those things. Okay, but the live market analysis for the daily bias on the day and the daily targets on the day are for the VIP community. Okay. Now, if I go to the YouTube post, I've given you the details of those trades here, right? So this is the original, right, trade that I did in the Monday morning, okay, where you can see I've closed at that 2910 level around that mark, and then the addition, which I added Monday afternoon, I've closed above. You can see this above the previous daily high, okay, on the expansion in New York, and that was over $6,000 in profit. The first position was over $17,000 in profit, probably closer to $18,000 there, okay, and that was $24,000 on that particular trade, okay. Now let's talk about the next trade, right, which was done in the New York session, and I'm going to walk through this. That profited close to another $7,000. So by Tuesday afternoon, I'm up around $32,000. Okay, so let's now talk through this trade. So we've closed out this particular trade, right, at 2910. This one just above this daily high, as this is pushed up into that premium PD array. Okay, so on Tuesday, right, I've now given VIP targets of 2920. Okay, and so what we have here, you can see we've taken, this is another setup, and I've shown you in my YouTube post that this was also a VIP signal, right? There's a signal on the 18th, and I've said to them that we're going to, let's take a long at 8:30, take 100 pips and walk away, right? Right there, take 100 pips and walk away. Just like the same guidance I provided to my VIP students the day before, I said take 200 pips and walk away, and I've shown you that in the video that I posted previously talking about those trades, okay? So inside of VIP, I'll give pretty specific instructions on what the setups are and what sort of TP you should be looking at. This is to avoid students getting flustered and taking small 20, 30, 40 pip profit take levels, right? I want students to know where to set those profit levels, right? 50 pips is the minimum for any trade that I put out there, okay, for my VIP community, right? That's why they're making 50, 60, 80, 90, 100 pips plus per trade, per session, per day, okay? So if we look at now this movement here, this price action, okay, we have this movement down that's taken out liquidity, right, inside of London, but this is outside of the session, so we don't take that long from there, even though nothing wrong with taking a long entry from there, because that is a setup that I do teach. We have this dump that's taken out liquidity, okay, right, and also coming into these two down candles here on the left, bullish order block, okay, that would have been a very nice entry for this repricing higher. We did not take that, okay. What we did instead was wait for a more cleaner setup, and time, right, time's important. So you can see here, what we were looking for is 8:30 right there, right? We have nice movement up, okay, and you can see there's a fair value gap there, and this down candle is right on 8. That's 8 p.m. right, and this is 8:15, okay, and this here is the 8:30 candle coming into this down candle, which is the bullish order block, Okay, so we have price displacement up, down into this down candle, which is a bullish order block, okay, because these are coming down to these 3 down candles, right? So you've got to look at order flow. We've got manipulation down, 45-minute dump, takes that liquidity coming into these 2 down candles from Asia, which is bullish order block, okay? We've got nice movement up. This down candle at 7 a.m., okay, it's coming down to these 3 down candles, bullish order block, and nice displacement, okay? Nice displacement with a fair gap. I like to see that. This down candle now is at 8 a.m., okay, coming to this down candle, which is bullish order block, fair gap. You can take entries here as well, okay, but we're still waiting. And we have this movement up, okay, and then this movement down at 8:30, and that's where we've taken our long position. And I've shown you the signal, right? That's the signal, okay, long at 8:30, right? Long at 8:30, okay, 100 pips to the swing high of New York. Take your 100 pips, walk away. It's not take 50 pips, it's not take 60 pips, take your 100 pips. Specific, explicit instructions, because I want them to be making profit, right? So that target is right there, swing high in New York. This is previous day New York session, okay? That's what I've told them to target, and we hit target right to the dot from here all the way up to there, okay? Now, let me tell you something. We do this every day, okay? We do this every session, and 9 times out of 10, I'll get my targets, okay? And those targets aren't small. Minimum 50 pips per trade, ideally 100 pips, okay, per session. And I want students to be locking in at least 100 pips in the day, right? That's kind of my objective for my students, okay? Now, let me show you a couple of things here. I want to show you some of the student results with this movement up. Now, this movement up here is this particular trade that I've posted here for you, okay, after the trade's executed, right? So there's the setup that was given to VIP. There's the instructions. I've already walked you through those, right? There's the setup, right? There's the 8:30 candle coming down, looking at the swing high of New York, and there's the take profit, right? $7,000 plus. As I said in my previous video, I'm on track to that $100,000 weekly profit. Okay. So now let's talk about the trade that I did on Wednesday, which I haven't posted. Okay, turtle soup entry, right? Also another signal to VLP, and that is this short down to this discount PD array. Pretty sure that was a target from memory. Okay, from that premium, which is turtle soup entry, because we've taken out the high of the London session. Again, this was a signal for the VIP community. Okay, so that was a signal right there. Okay, we're taking a short from that fair value gap, right? You can see that was provided. You can just see up here, it's provided yesterday, 19th of February, right? This chart is posted inside of the VIP community. This is done in advance, right? They get this in advance. So if they want to engage with price, they can. Okay, now let's look at the outcome of that, right? So the outcome of that is a profit of over $8,000. Okay, so now I'm currently up $40,000 in the week, right? On track to $100,000 for the week. Okay, so this one's pretty straightforward, right? This entry, you can see that here we have gone above and taken out the highs of the London session. Okay, and we have berry signatures. Okay, so on a shorter time frame, 5 minute or 1 minute, I've shown you what I saw on the 5 minute. Right, where is it? Okay, fair value gap, pushing back up into the fair value gap, right, after taking out the high of London. So that's turtle soup entry. We have the very short block there, okay, 2 up candles that have taken out that high. This down candle becomes your breaker, okay, so as we come straight down through it, back up into it, then that's your very signature, straight down from premium down to discount. Okay, so very straightforward trade, just there, right, just down here. Okay, we don't need a lot of movement. Then this was the New York trade, which I did not take. Some students did take that. Okay, and as I said, that was a nice profit of over $8,000. Okay, and that puts me at over $40,000 for the current week. Okay, so I have broken down the trades for you. Let me show you a couple of student trades. Okay, so where are we? Let's see if I can find that. Okay, so here's a great trade from a student, right? That also captured the same trade that I did yesterday short. Okay, and this was a nice 120 pips down. Okay, listen, I charge $4.97 per month for access to my VIP community. Okay, now every day I provide signals to my members that allow them to engage with price and yield at least 50, 60, 80, or 100 pips plus on those setups. We do it every day and we do it every session. Okay, and students are only paying $4.97 per month for that information, for that access. Now, we are trading every day, every session, and yielding at least 50 pips every session, at least 100 pips every day, right? And so you've got to think about this for yourself as an investment in yourself, right? If you can't recoup that monthly fee, which currently is $4.97 per month, okay, from all the information that I'm providing every day, every session, then you've really got to think about if this is the right business for you, okay? Because from those setups, right, that we're doing every day, every session, $497 per month is absolute peanuts, okay? So you really need to think about that, because there is no other program out there like this, okay? There's no other mentor out there like this where I am showing my students the setups live in advance, okay, doing all the analysis for them, and 9 times out of 10, every setup, every target, every analysis works out, okay? And you're seeing these as well, right? I'm showing you student trades, I'm showing you my trades, I'm showing you the information that was provided to students in advance, I'm showing you where the targets were, and the output of those setups. Okay, so that's something that you need to think about and decide for yourself. But my message to you is very clear, that the investment is in yourself. You're learning a lifetime skill, and you should be able to recoup more than your monthly subscription fee. Okay. Now, I will also say that the fee to join the mentorship is rising. Okay, right now it's $4.97 per month, and it's rising to $8.97 per month. Right, and that's because of the value that I provide within the community, even at $8.97 per month. Right, with these setups and the information that I am providing inside of the VIP community, that $8.97 per month is peanuts, because on a daily basis, students are able to yield 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 pips plus. Okay, so it's all about value, right? The price is peanuts compared to the value that's provided. It's not just the setups, right? It's not just the setups that are provided to my VIP community in advance. It's also the analysis, right? Videos, lessons, notes. It's a lifetime skill, okay? So again, I invite you to join the VIP community. The link is in the description below, okay? And I hope that you've learned something from this video by me showing you the exact setups, entries, and exits for the trade that I've done, right, this week. That's allowed me to yield more than $40,000, and I'm on track to my $100,000 per week profit. Okay. Hope the video is useful. I will now talk with you in a future video.